Crypthority. So in this video, I'm basically going to take you through the copy trading tutorial, right? So this is the Binance platform. Copy trading is basically going to allow you to copy experienced traders' portfolios in real time, right? So once you determine your investment amount, then the system will be automatically copying the trades from the lead trader for you. So you copying the trades, you are the copy trader, and you'll be copying the trades of a lead trader. That's basically the concept, right? So copy trading is being offered on various platforms. I already outlined that there are three things that will ensure that you are successful. First of all is the trader that you copy. The second is basically the platform that you use. So you have the platform, the trader that you copy, and then always monitoring and adjusting the portfolio to ensure that you are always profitable. So for illustrative purposes, as I said, I'll be using Binance. So this is the Binance platform. Now on Binance, the copy trading is a futures product, right? So right down here we can just toggle to futures. So once you click on futures, so let's click on it. Once you click on futures, up here you're going to see the copy trading, right? So let's click on copy trading. So once you click on copy trading, this is the interface you're going to get. So basically here you're going to see all portfolios. So all the portfolios here, these are the various traders that you can copy, right? Then we also have various parameters. First, we are looking at the time frame, and then we have other parameters that can help you, basically filter or make decisions on which particular trader that you should copy. So we have the P&L, that's the first one, profit and loss. We have the return on investment. We have the maximum drawdown. We have the assets under management. We have the copiers. We have the copier P&L, the Sharpe ratio. So we're going to go through all of that, how to basically make a decision on which trade lead trader to copy. Now this is so essential because yes, as copy trading has advantages such that novice traders can basically familiarize themselves with the crypto markets. A total newbie can be very, very profitable just because you are copying like an experienced trader. Also, all these things are the advantages, but you have to also take notes that they are actually risk associated, right? So you have to just understand that investments usually carry a certain degree of risk. So in copy trading too, if the strategy that you are following is not successful, you may lose your investments, right? So you also face some risks such as, let's say, in a very volatile market, you can have slippage, and then or if your assets have that assets being traded have low liquidity, right? Basically, so always invest as much as you can afford to lose, because yes, there's and a considerable risk attached to copy trading, right? So let's first explore the entire interface, right? So now we are here. As I mentioned already. Now this thing here is going to help us filter. So let me click on it, right? So here you can see hide full API and copy ready. So I'm going to uncheck all these things so that I just show you that we see like the full scope of traders available, right? So these are all the traders available, right? I've moved any filter stuff from it so that we're able to see. Now you can toggle the time frame here. So this is the time frame here. We are looking at 7 days. So you can change the time frame here. Maybe you can change it to 30 days, right? You can change it to 90 days. And it's very important that in trying to copy any, like making a decision in copying any trader, you're going to look at the long-term time frame, right? Look at the long-term time frame so that at least you can have an idea that over the long period of time this particular trader performs well, right? It's very important. Now you can look at various parameters. So when you toggle to the time frame, now when you click on maybe profit and loss, now it's going to arrange the highest in terms of P&L in 90 days, right? So in 90 days you can see that this lead trader, Lenin Bitmex, is the highest in terms of profit and loss. So you can see 90 days he has close to $1 million in profit, and then and the ROI in 90 days is 490%, right? So it's arranged in that order, right? So if you toggle back to maybe say 30 days, so in 30 days, learning BitMEX is still the top. So in 30 days, still the same. And then in 7 days, okay, so in 7 days, learning BitMEX is not the highest. So in 7 days, you're looking at profit and loss. You're looking at this first trader, and then it goes down that way, right? So profit and loss ROI the same way we can look at in 90 days who has the highest ROI. So in 90 days, True Miracle has over 18,000% profit in 90 days ROI. I mean, that's truly a miracle, right? So you just go down and then you see, so the next is 11,000, 7,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, and it goes that way. So usually it's good to always look at the longer time frame, but you could also toggle to see a short frame who has been able to pull off in 7 days. This guy has 2,000 over 2,000 ROI. So it means if you copy this guy in 7 days, you are going to have basically times 20 of your money, right? So if you're copying this guy $100, you'll be sitting at times 20 of your money in 7 days. So I mean, that is the incredible advantage or possibility. By the same way, take notes that you could also be sitting in a loss, right? So that's the maximum drawdown. So the maximum drawdown is basically like you're looking from the peak to the trough, like looking at the loss that has been made, in terms of the trading period. So you're looking at the maximum drawdown in 7 days. So here you're going to see it here. So you have 0.00. So I mean, this trader's maximum drawdown is around where is that, 0.00. That's good. That's incredible over the past 7 days. And if you can go to 90 days, and then you're able to see that in 90 days this particular trader has 0.00 maximum drawdown, and it rates going down. So assets under management, you're also able to know the assets that these people are managing, right? So over 90 days, this person has basically over $9 million assets under management. That is the people who are copying the total money. So also on Binance, any of these parameters that are underlined, you can basically click it and understand it if you don't really understand what it means. So let's just click on the AUM. You see that they bring the explanation, the sum of all the current futures margin of the copy trader and the lead trader, right? So that's also like a helpful tool to probably help you understand exactly some of these things, right? So let's move on. So we continue. You look at the copiers, the copier PNL, Sharpe ratio, and then it goes on and on and on. And the Sharpe ratio is basically like a risk to reward. So the higher the Sharpe ratio, it means that there's a better risk to reward return, right? And then so you are told that this indicator is displayed 30 days after the first trade, right? So these are all the various parameters that you can have. Now when you take any particular trader, right, you can look at the profile of the trader. So you open to look at the profile of the trader. Here you're going to see the person's trading style. So this particular trader uses about 10 to 20 times leverage. That's the trading style, right? So you have to also ensure that whatever maybe strategy you are copying, or whoever you're copying, it kind of maybe aligns with your style, or with your risk appetite. Okay, so we have 10 to 20% leverage. Also, the guy has enabled API trading. All right, so basically maybe probably using a bot to trade. Then we have these tags. Now we have tags. Some of these people have tags. This is the first tag. When you click on that tag, it tells you that the person is a cadet. It means that the copy traders are greater than or equal to 400, right? And the AUM is greater than or equal to 400k. That's what a cadet is. We have various tags or like ranks. Then here we are also told this guy is a top performer. So when you click on it, we are told that his 90 days PNL is ranked at top 1 among all the lead traders. So his 90 days is the top 1, right? So it means he's a really top performer, right? So here they also give a little bit of description so you can read. Now it gives you the days trading, the number of copiers, total copiers, all time, like all the copiers that have copied him. But at present, his like 500 people are actually copying him, and it's actually full. So we have 500 over 500. We have the mock copiers. The mock copiers is just the simulated one. So if you watch my TikTok video, I did a mock copying of this particular trader, right? So it's a simulated, but it's going to give you the real time how it's going to look if you were actually investing. So we have the lead margin balance, AUM, copier P&L, and then profit sharing. So I mean, basically it's around 10%, right? And then if you have the minimum copy amount, then the AUM here. So it means that in order to copy this particular guy, you need to have at least 2,500, and it differs for every single trader. Then we have the performances. So we have the ROI, all the things here that you are supposed to see. Able to see his win rate. He has a 81.81% win rate. His drawdown is 15%, right? And that's this P&L in 90 days. So you scroll down, you're able to see his positions, right? So here, no records found. So we have position history. So he doesn't have any position at the moment. He's not in any trade at the moment, right? So this is history. That's what these are the assets. So when you copy this guy, it gives you an idea that the kind of assets he has been he usually trades. Okay, so you'll be able to know that, okay, this guy is big on BTC and ETH more. Then he has some AVAX and AVAX in there, and another coin, right? So you look at also the trade history, same thing. You can look at the trade history, more details than the position history. Look at the balance history. So money that he's removing and adding as time goes on, you're able to see. And then you're able to see the copy traders who are copying him. So all these are copy traders copying him, the number of copy days they've copied him, and then their profit. So this particular person has copied this trader, and he's sitting at a total PNL of over $29,000, which is 114%, right? So, and he invested, he has a margin of $65,000. So you're going to see all the people who are copying him over here, right? So, and then yeah, so that's it. So you are able to see a detailed view of whatever this person is the trader is about. So now let's try to filter, because when you come here, I told you that every trader has a minimum amount you can that is required for you to copy them, right? So for instance, when you come here, and then you can see that some of them are full. So the full here means that they are actually at their maximum capacity of people who can copy them. So in order to make our feed here very, very efficient, you go up here, right? And you toggle here, you click hide full. So you're going to hide all the full portfolios. Then we have API. So the APIs are basically traders who have enabled API trading, like probably they use bots. And then we have copy ready. Copy ready means that they are going to show you traders whose minimum is below your balance, right? So maybe let me just do a copy ready. So it's very, very good if you always enable this, so that whoever you are choosing, you are not going to have high hopes after checking the person's profile, just to know that you will not be able to, like, probably start copy trading because you don't have enough balance to do that. All right. So once I've toggled all these, it means that these are the people I can personally copy at this moment, right? So let me just do a little bit of an example. I just hope I don't take too much time with it. Already we have gone beyond 10 minutes. So so in 90 days, so you basically have to look at whichever parameters you're going to use, like P&L, but I will be looking at ROI and maximum drawdown, right? Also the AUM tells you the kind of strategy the person will use, because if someone has a lot of money under management, it also affects the person's trading style. Okay, so all these parameters are very, very tell you a story, tell you something, help you make a decision. But I will just focus on the ROI. So I'm going to look at in 90 days ROI. So okay, 90 days, we see these people. Okay, all right, so these are trades in 90 days. Great. So I'm not just going to use that. So let me just look at the names here. All right. Okay, so we have Ho Yang, all these people. So I want to toggle last 90 days. I want to check 30 days and see. Okay, this guy is repeating again, this particular guy, and these two are repeating again because I think I saw their names. Okay, so we go down. I can see this also. Okay. Okay, all right. So let's scroll down. I want to check 7 days again. 7 days. Okay, since 7 days, these are the top performers in 7 days, right? Okay, so go down again. Okay. All right. Okay, great. So this is how I'm just trying to go down, like from top to down, to see who I would like to invest in. Someone who also want to use a maximum drawdown approach to see that, okay, I would like, that's like the caveat that is more important to the person, right? So I think that let me just select this particular trader. Maybe dearest second uncle, interesting name. So here you could also um probably favorite the person, and you can also join their chat community, right? So are you sure you want to join a private chat room? So they have private chat rooms that you can chat with them, interact with them, and then basically, because you are copying them, so you can chat with them, right? So this particular trader has 51 people copying out of 200, right? And here in 7 days he has done around 450%. Let me see, in 30 days he did 1000%, and then in 90 days he's done also thousand over 1000%. So well, okay, looks good. You can see the kind of positions right now. He's right now he's an EOS USDT trade, and then WLD USDT trade, right? So this one is in a loss and this one is in a profit. His position history, and then straight history and all that. So let's say I'm going to copy the second ankle, but you can see that he uses an API, API trading, and also 10 to 20 leverage, right? So let's just assume that I'm going to go with the second ankle, but when you want to go through it, you can use the various parameters and then kind of see whose trading pattern looks good. For me, I think this trader is not bad, and then his minimum is 10, so $10. So this guy allows that even if you have $10, you'll be able to start copying him, right? So let's go to copy. And when you go to copy here, we have two basic copying settings. The first is a fixed amount. The fixed amount basically means that each order that you open will have like a fixed amount that you are going to use. So for example, I will say that every trade that their second ankle opens, right? And please note, this is not financial advice. This is just for illustrative purposes. I just randomly selected him. I can't do like a full-blown analysis on how I'm going to choose, but I mean, I just use the ROI over some period, and I think that he's good, right? So this is not financial advice. I'm not saying go look for this trader. Basically, also just use the parameters as I've said to do what you choose, basically who you want to copy. So now you decide that, okay, for every trade their second ankle opens, you should use maybe $10 or $20 to start, right? So the least is 10 to 1,000, so you can say that $10. So every trade he opens, so for example, you saw he has two positions, so it means anytime you open any position, you're going to put $10 in there. It's your choice. You can change it to $20, $30, depending on your capital. So let me just say $10. And let's say I have $100, you put $100 here, right? So they are telling me I don't have $100 in my spot account, so always ensure that you have enough on your spot wallet. So they're telling me that I can approximately copy 10 orders, right? So you come down here and put your stop loss. So for example, you with your $100, you want to put a stop loss at maybe 20%, right? Or 10% or 30%. So let's say I don't want to lose beyond 20% of my money. So I put in 20% here. It tells me that when the estimated margin balance of the copier reaches 80 USDT, a stop loss market order will be triggered to close all trades. So my estimated profit and loss is at $20, right? Now we have advanced settings where you could even look at the kind of margin mode you want to use, whether you want to use the lead traders margin mode, the leverage, and these factors are all very important, right? The margin, the leverage, all these things can affect your results, because I mean the person you're copying has a different margin from you, right? So I mean probably some choices he's going to make may not really wreck his account, but may have an adverse effect on your account depending on your margin, right? So these are very, very detailed, advanced. These are advanced settings, as I said, but you can just leave it as it is and just basically do like a very basic one. But if you are using a lot of funds, or you really understand the nitty-gritties of margin, leverage, and all that, and you want to basically let's say go into details into these, then you can use advanced mode. But if you're just a newbie, I mean, just use the default one, just leave it as it is, and then just enter your stop loss. So once you say you have agreed, I have read and agreed, now you can confirm. I can't confirm now because I don't have money in my spot account, right? So that is it. And now the second is the fixed ratio. The fixed ratio basically is going to open orders in proportion, right, to your the trader you are copying. So for example, the trader you are copying, maybe for this trade, is he's using maybe 20% of his his trading accounts in that particular trade. It's going to be the same. So it's going to also use 20% of your available trading amount. That's how it's going to be, right? So it says that orders will be open in proportion. So your available margin balance, the ratio of your available margin balance to the latest trader's available margin balance. That's how it's going to be like. So here you can put a stop loss, and then you're good to go. Some traders specifically, some lead traders specifically tell you that you use fixed ratio or fixed amounts, right? So it depends. But this guy didn't say anything like that. So he just tells you about a little bit about how he's trading, and you can read this to just get an idea of how he does it. But the fixed amount just basically also limits you to every trade the amount you have to put in there. So right, these are the copy trading settings, and then you go your way. Now when you come here and probably you do not have enough funds, or you want to really basically experiment, that is where you can use the mock trading option, right? So when you click on the mock trading option, now you can just mock copy the person. Means that you're not using real money. Okay, you're not using real money, but basically it's just giving you an idea of how you are going to perform if you use real money. So that is it with the whole mock trading. Now you can copy as much as 10 people, 10 different traders. So it is always good to diversify your portfolio. So you can copy about maybe 10 different portfolios. Always remember that at least the base sharing of profit is 10%, but some other traders also can basically increase it, because the traders also have their various ranks. Okay, so and also if you think that you can be a lead trader, of course you can come here and sign up as a lead trader. So how to lead trades, you click on this. It basically tells you the process on which you can become a lead trader, such that other people can also copy your trades, and you can be a lead trader and still copy other people's trades. It is very, very possible. All right, so that's basically what you need to. So there are benefits. If you're going to be a lead trader, there are also so many benefits that I can't go through in this particular video. So now basically I want to end with the risk, right? So your copy trading can fail. There are so many reasons. So the first reason is that maybe the available margin balance in the copy portfolio is not sufficient. Okay, because I'm telling you that you have different margins. So it will even interest you, right? That's probably your lead trader may be maybe in a profit at a point, but probably in your account you may be in a loss for that period. Okay, so many other factors come into play. So the available margin balance in the copy portfolio may not be sufficient, or maybe the lead trader has used like a limit or stop order to open the position, but the order hasn't been fully filled. So that can also maybe make you see losses in your account, right? And also probably if the market slippage exceeds the limits. Okay, and there's this thing about this platform, such that say when we have like a lead trader who opens like opposite positions, right? So let me put it that way. So that when the lead trader maybe creates an order to close like a current position and opens an opposite position, the system will only close the copy trader's position, but it won't open that opposite position for you. So that is something that is here, right? So if he's hedging the trade or something, once maybe he closes the first one, he opens a second one to close the first one. For you, it's your first trade is just going to be closed, but you're not going to open the opposite position for you, right? So that's another thing that you have to take note, right? So these are all some things that can affect that, such that your copy trading may fail. But aside that, I mean, yes, the rest of, if he maybe makes losses too, you will also be sitting in a loss, right? So that is it. That is it about it. Take some time, come and explore the platform for yourself, and then you'll be able to understand how this works. But this is profitable once you're able to filter and then copy the right person, right? So as you can see, in 7 days this particular account has made 36% loss. So it's possible, right, to be sitting in losses. So probably if you copy this guy, you maybe might have been sitting in some loss here. So that is it, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it very, very educative. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only, and any trader that I use here was just for illustrative purposes, not financial advice, right? So thank you for watching this video. It was quite long because I wanted to just show you all the various things that was on the platform, and then some things that you need to be cautious about. Do well to hit the subscribe button. If you found value, share this with your friends. And if you are coming from TikTok, yeah, welcome. I will usually be posting long form videos here, right? So give me a follow on TikTok too if you haven't. Find all the information you need in the description. Thank you and peace out. Cheers.